last time I'm going to give you to fix your glasses. I said, okay. I put my glasses inside of the
I gotta hear this
case.
story.
I put it inside of my bag, in my pocket. I walked over there. I'm like, hey, Mona. Hey, yo. This nigga's like a football field rushed us. And I'm like, they really kicking our asses right now. Like, they throwing us and I'm fighting. And I'm like, shoot. Woo. All right, y'all. It's like getting my ass whooped. All right, y'all. I'm going back home. I ain't Mona. I ain't go through the cut. Nah, nah, nah. I go upstairs. I turn on Mario. I'm like, yep, I'm about to get it
Just
in.
some
Got my Super
Yoshi.
Mario, yeah. I said, ooh, I can't see with my glasses. Oh, it's in my bag. I picked them case up. I picked the case up. And when I said, they fell like, and I said, oh.
It was a nightmare.
My mom gonna kill me. I
Mm.
knew so I went downstairs. It was like operation. I had some super glue. I glued them. Glued them joints back together.
How'd you
But
ever tell your mother
I
that?
never did because, fortunately, like a month later, we went to she got me the contacts. She got me one pair of contacts, and then my sister was like, "Hey, you want some more?" And then she ended up giving me some other glasses. I was like, "Yes." She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
She'll never know.
That was like no, yeah. She had a month later. She had bought me some new glasses, and I was like,
Man, I remember one time we was around Shady Side. I don't know who it was. His name, I think his name was Andre. He was supposed to be leading the
okay.
pack.
You are, you talking about the big guy, the older guy?
He wasn't the other guy. I don't know if it was Drew or Andre, but he was like, "Come on, y'all, let's go on an adventure." We supposed to be going all in the woods. It was like 9 of us. Girl, I was the only girl there. We ended up going through tunnels and all types of stuff. We came across something that looked like a castle, and this is like by Shady
By
Side.
all in the woods.
It was like
It was hella people in the
it was
woods.
like some abandoned type stuff, and we was like, "Wow, what's this?" And we really thought for a minute that we wasn't gonna make it home. He was like, "I know where we going. I know where we going." We was like, "Dog, you've been saying that for a minute." Let me
I
tell
know,
you where we ended up
right?
at. We ended up on the side of the road on Pennsylvania Avenue, girl.
Mm.
We was running and skipping and
That
jumping
sound
that
like I went through
we went through
Cedar
the
Hill. Cedar Hill? Like,
we went on the other side. We was on the other side. We was on Pennsylvania Avenue, girl. We was
yeah.
kissing the ground. We basically had to follow the highway back to get to the house.
But you knew where you were
We
going.
knew where we was
Look,
going. We
look,
was
look.
out of
It
them
don't
woods.
matter, but it's when you out of a situation and you like that's like you driving home from a long road trip. The moment I don't care what you see.
The
When you
most
see
when
Washington,
you see
when you
395,
see shit, if you see 495,
495,
if
if you
you
see
see if you
95,
see
yeah.
if you see close to home, you get like this energy and you're petting yourself
You're
like,
petty. You come like,
woo,
let's go.
I gotta get home. Right? That's like when we were there that went to
North Carolina.
no, West Virginia. When we
Oh
got
my
back,
God, girl, when you told me saying that,
when we hit, I said it said welcome to Virginia. That's when we were out there in like up there by Quantico. But it didn't matter
it
because
ain't,
that's
you knew that
I
was
knew I
home. That was
knew I'm
home.
going past what I'm going towards
Yeah.
Woodbridge, I'm going all that.
Hmm.
I said and then all
Girl.
of a sudden all the reception came back. Like the moment it's like we knew and I looked behind me and I was like, look at them big ass mountains. I said, let's go.
Let's get out of
Let's
here.
get
That's
home.
like when me and my mother went to take one of my friends. I don't know where it was like the country of the north.
Mm.
It was so country up there. They didn't even have no daggone street poles out there. I said, Mommy, let's get out of here. And we hardtail. But I told my father when we went down to Alabama, I said, we not stopping. Because I don't know what type of mind frame, if the KKK still down there, the good old boys, but you're not catching me. I
I know.
said, Dad, we're not stopping.
You need to pee right now. You
Look,
need to get your treats.
it's crazy
Outside.
because
Let's
I
go.
was just asking the other day, I was telling somebody that I really like What is it? What's that past Woodbridge? And I was telling the guy because he stay in Woodbridge, right? White guy. I was like, yeah, I really like that area over there.
It's going towards that. It's like
It's it's
oh,
what's
I
the
know
name
I
of
know
it?
it's no, not that.
It's like an hour and some change out.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
You know
about.
what he
'Cause I know
said? He was like, yeah, the good old boys live there. I thought, where did I hear that name? Good old boys. Good old boy. The good old.
oh hell no. Yeah, it's
You talk about the Ku Klux. The mold, they still around. I was like,
they hiding around. They come out when they come.
you think about it. I was like, the good old boys. Like, what is the good old? I heard that word before. The good old boy. So I was thinking, like, the goody mob. Okay, I know them. The
no. The good times. No.
The good times.
No.
The good old boys. Wait. Are you?
Red, like literally, your skin red.
Girl, the good old boys stand for Ku Klux Klan. Okay.
Them red backs.
They should be in their 80s dying off, so I don't know who y'all done taught out here.
Yeah.
But he was kind enough to tell me, because I was like, I really like that area. I was really looking at some properties down there. He said, yeah, the good, I moved from there. He was like, the good old boys still live up. The good old boys. I'm like, I said, whoa.
I was like, yeah, baby, you don't want to go out there. Your black tail,
and
like a sore thumb.
yeah, and see, he's a white man, but he's married to a Filipino woman,
Yeah.
so he knows his children and her issue. He hardtail. Good. I don't know why they call them the good old boys, man. They bad, corrupted, and going straight to hell. That's where they going.
Ain't nothing good about it.
The good old boy. I was thinking like the good boys. Oh, the good old boy. I heard that name, and you know how it gives you a flashback. And I remember seeing that picture of the white guy with the boots on, with the smile, with the Ku Klux Klan headgear. I said, oh heck no, I'm not going up there.
Ain't enough for you to come back.
Lynch mob, Lynch County.
I know where. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly.
It's called remember I had to take that late when I had to do the run. I went all the way up there.
No, I know what you're talking about.
It's past Woodbridge.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's
Girl.
like, yeah, I know exactly.
Well, he
what
said
you're
good old boy. Wait, good old boy, good. That name sounds familiar.
They had some nice properties, but I was like,
I ain't going up there and look at my black tail like, what you doing around here, girl? I'll be like, let me tell you something. First of all, I thought y'all was dying off. Y'all trying to teach your youngins, huh?
I ain't learned nothing.
Y'all going to hell.
Get some ass around here.
Girl, when he said that, I was like, he cool. I didn't, at least, I got respect for you now. Because I didn't know that they was over there. I'm thinking about myself, I was in the McDonald's up there.
It's nothing like somebody giving you the heads up.
And be like, man,
you don't want to go there. Like, you don't want to go down that road. Don't do it. You be like, what's going on? Just don't.
The good old boys are there. You might just say, look.
You need to go down.
The Ku Klux Klan is there.
You just could have said that. Hey, that's all you had to say.
The Klux. The Klux. And remember the shoot, man, ain't nothing. I don't want to ever see no sheets, man. Be like, get the gasoline, because they're going to take a minute to get them joints off of there.
Yeah, I put my sheet on and be like, hey, y'all. Be walking with me like, how do I get out of this? I be like, yeah, we gonna go get the vehicles. Let's go hurry, get the car.
Girl.
You know how you...
I couldn't imagine, man.
I mean, my imagination is just like when you say Klan, I'm thinking of the sheets. It's like, what if you're in a situation, all you can do is be like, let's put these sheets in real quick, let's see.
They be like, hey, you Jew, get in line.
Okay. We're going to get some stuff from the car. So get the fuck out.
They be like, those voices sure did sound mighty black to us.
Hey, Show yourself. You like, ah!
Girl.
I get the hell out of there, girl. I'll be running like I don't know what. I ain't got time for that.
Man, that's
And
just.
then after I get on my side, I talk shit to him.
That's why you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm calling you now.
Like I said, get the gasoline. Shoot. Man, I couldn't imagine being back in the day, man. I couldn't imagine. Shoot.
Look at this. Look at this.
What's this?
Uh,
What's going on?
He had the flashlight. I'm like, what was he looking for? This
His-
person. No, he had the flashlight, and I thought he was.
Oh,
trying
he's
to look.
checking out tags.
Yeah, oh, he is.
Oh, he's checking out tags.
Yeah.
You trying to tow people? Are you checking out tags?
Hey, y'all, we got the tow truck.
If you ain't got no sticker, move your car. The tow truck people are here. They're charging $250. Move your car. Move your car. Hurry up. He got the flashlight.
You love this shit.
Am I that loud?
Yes, girl.
Look, he like, golly, this girl.
He heard your echo over there, though. He said, hurry up.
Move your car, people. I know they like, dang on it, I forgot. Thank you.
Look at Solo. Where he come? Look at him, like.
Tell Solo to move, please. Does look somebody already moving. I'm getting out. Move your vehicle. Solo be messing up the vibe out here. Solo be acting like he need to get on the inside and chase the cats.
You're welcome, Solo. Thank you. You're welcome, baby. Ah, you didn't have to do that. Solo, look. Look, he like, come here. Sit down. Sit down, Solo.
Solo in the muffins. I have the best dog in the whole universe. You're so loyal. So, well, where my bones at then? If dogs could talk, Solo would probably curse me out. I can't believe I've been loyal and the whole time he be taking your time when it comes to me, mamas. Here, Brandy, is the candle still living over there?
Solo, come on, man. What's up? What's up?
He over there with his foot, man. He
heard
got.
somebody scream. He was like, hold on. I'm coming.
It's like, move your
So while
car.
they was on the balcony,
Move your
while they
car.
was on the balcony, they did something. Lillian was like, oh, they on the balcony. She had just came home and they got on the balcony. I
Mm-hmm.
said, okay, lock the door. And so she was like, come here, Solo, come here. And she said the way he was looking at her like, what? What? And she was like, look. He was like,
Get out the way. I got this.
yeah, because she was like, come here, Solo. And she said the way he was like, what? Like what do you want, kid?
Like, you know,
what do you want, kid? And she was like, come here. And he wouldn't come. She was like, look. And he was like, oh, like, wait a minute, what do I got this? So he sat here, and she made sure, and he sat there and made sure that his face was.
Solo, you was letting them know don't
Like-
mess around.
He was taking pose. Then she was like how Milo was like, and the way he was like, get out of here, kid.
I got this.
I gotta handle some business real quick.
Yeah, people getting out now. People moving.
Well,
Man, I'm trying to tell you, we should all band together and have a lookout. You take this shift. They're coming. Everybody want to move their cars. Shoot.
just don't, Bob, man.
Yeah, just don't. 250 bones ain't worth it, man.
It ain't worth the stress. I would just park all the way up the street, park my car on the street, and then walk all the way down before I park on here.
I gotta go get my car fixed because now to go pop and I realized because I was parallel parking like crazy. We like the parallel parking queens. Wouldn't it be fun if they had like $1,000 giveaway for parallel parking?
When I went to DC, it was a guy. He had a little car and he couldn't park in this certain spot. And this was before, it was before this
This
extra,
whole
this
snap,
situation.
crackle, and pop.
Well, he was trying to park, and I got this long banana car, and so I was like, if he ain't gonna park there, I'll do it. So he couldn't park. I guess he couldn't have it.
He couldn't get it in.
Some said you. You are a good. I was like,
You know.
live around this area, you need to know.
You
how
better
to
know
park.
how to parallel park.
You
Remember
better.
them times when I had to be home?
And then when somebody's too close to my back, like I remember one time he was like, "Oh my God,
Brandy, you was bumping the mess out that car. It was like boom, 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 boom. You was like, what? I was like, girl, Nikki,
Like,
you
what?
bumping that car.
Man, that's the rules of parallel parking, man. You can't be parking all close to my back like that. You thought I wasn't gonna bump it.
Somebody got to get out.
I don't know. I guess this person is saving a spot.
Nah, he the lookout dude.
No, their car just moved, and he just been standing there.
I think he the lookout squad. He's just on his phone.
No, the person left. His folks wasn't parked right there.
But there's more parking spaces over here. I think he's a part of the tow truck people.
He ain't say nothing when they came.
I should ask him, excuse me, sir. Are you a part of the tow truck people? Are you going to make sure that
No.
you tow people's vehicles?
It ain't no what parking place is that?
That's like the other guys when they came out like, this is my car, and it was still towing. I said, call the police. They gonna call the police, and the guys gonna show, what is it that we can help you with? I'm like, this is called theft, because this is their car right here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't act like you don't know.
We got
Mona
it.
all nosy.
We
Don't act like you
We
don't
got it,
know.
ma'am. We
Yeah, but
got
I ain't
it.
going nowhere. I need to be a witness to this. Because if you try to beat somebody up, I'm going to have it on camera. Remember when we was around Shady Side and they had that that bootleg security
Oh yeah.
and they was sitting there running after people and locking them up, and
Yeah,
I whipped out the camera.
They do.
Girl, they gonna show up at my job talk about your employee has some footage that we need. I
Like,
said, you're never gonna get that footage. So leave me alone.
what footage? Oh.
Girl, when the guy was chasing the boy down and they know daggone well they wasn't supposed to lock him up.
Yeah, they was going hard.
They was going
They
hard.
was going real hard.
Man, them dudes is worse than the police.
Man, but you know what?
But now that I look back at it,
Look at the area.
yeah, the area was horrible.
At the
I
time.
never forget. Look, they had some guys over there that was jumping women and taking their purses. They would be in the hallway. And I'll never forget when I went walking past there, I saw them two guys. They were like, I was like, what is it that you want? I was all loud. But I made sure I walked in the grass because they were like in the hallway.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man, they was taking those women purses and everything. Ain't nothing like, I don't know. I'm glad nothing like that.
Yeah, we were really covered. We were really covered.
Yeah, 'cause
that
we-
little hot spot. That was a little hot spot.
I didn't even realize we had a hot spot until later on.
Yeah.
It's like, where all of these people come from? We don't know these guys. Where did everybody come from?
Yeah.
And I remember I had a brand new camera and it got stolen.
Yeah.
You think, because he was playing around with it, wasn't he?
He from my understanding, he was still stuff from his own folks. That's why I was like, I don't see it. He looked at it and was like, oh yeah.
Next thing you know, that chain was gone. I was like, where'd my camera
Yeah,
go?
messing around there. I was like, oh.
I thank God we got out of there.
Yeah, and then it's like when your mind, your mentality starts changing. It's like, what the fuck?
It's like, what is going on? I remember I came home from out of town. You weren't there. Carla wasn't there. And it was just, it was like, what the?
It was people.
It was people in there, guys in there. I was like, who are these? Who are these folks?
Yeah, and then.
And this was our place.
Yeah, I remember coming home. Nobody that was there. Everybody. I was like, why is everybody here? Like, why is Why is that's when I think we started both having a little awakening, like,
Something ain't right. I
this
couldn't
is
find my
God.
Bible. I couldn't find anything that said bless this house. It was like something
And
demonic was
then,
trying
and
to take
then,
over.
yeah, it was trying, but it couldn't. It didn't.
I was just like, I was wrestling, man. It was just
Yeah,
too many
and
things going on.
then I moved to Forestville, and then I didn't even know, like, when I got pregnant, he was doing stupid stuff. So when he leaves out, he left out of town, and I come home, and it looked like somebody tried to break into the house. Like
Lord.
the whole thing was like looked like it was broken into.
Mm.
And I didn't know pregnancy amnesia was a thing. Like
When you forget
I would
things.
forget things. Like I would
Uh-huh.
forget. No, I forgot everything. And he came home. What the heck? Who tried to get in here? And I was like, oh yeah, somebody did try to get in here. Like what the heck? Because you're stupid self. I just feel like when you cut certain people around you out, you gotta live
Yeah.
in peace. Your home should be the first place where you go, where it's peaceful, where it's like you can just get away. You should be able to be in peace at home, and you gotta watch people to come in and
And people who
out.
try to like with Sean and Murray, and I remember when they got that apartment, it was guys that was just trying to creep up in there, and they would do little things like try to fall asleep on the couch.
Yeah,
And I remember when I was around the Heights, the guy was like, "Hey, do you think I'm like, heck no, no."
yeah.
Because that's how it starts.
It's
Like,
like
no.
I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. Men are dominant.
They are very
And
dominant.
it's like pissing. They want to, oh, okay, well, if they see me here, first of all, other guys will start seeing me here. Then I'm asleep over, or, oh, I left my stuff there.
Yeah.
No, like,
I'ma just do this. This is just the place that I stay. Heck no.
no,
But
go.
some
Bye.
these
Where you
youngins
at?
don't be getting it. Like they really don't be getting it. And I be like, I be trying to tell them something, but she's like, you can't tell somebody something when you feel like you know every daggone thing. And that's why I really honestly need to have a talk with my youngest sister, man. She just make me want to just snap her neck sometimes. Because it's just, I don't know, maybe I get in this feeling like, like when I was chasing after Brianna for so long. And I just said, you know what, I can't. And then I just saw like the aftermath of what she been, going through. I just feel like certain things I just don't want to touch it because it's
Mm-hmm.
so time consuming.
Toxic.
But it's like
Toxic as
young and
well.
little girl, you better
Because
slow
it's
down,
not
slow your
even,
brakes, cause you gonna
it's not even, when I
crash.
say it's toxic, it's because their toxins start to get on you. You start to it's starting to take over certain areas where you're like, look, this is too much for me to chew on. You are grown. Wake up. Like
Yeah.
stop it. Pop. And I wish I could have a portal because I would smack the crap out of
I will go
myself.
back. I will
I
go
will put
back
my the most
literally.
spikest heel that I could find and be like, there I am. There I am. Pop, pop, pop. And I was like, where did that come from? Oh my god. Yes. Every time I'm about to do something stupid, oh, I don't know, but I feel like something's haunting me to kick me in my ass every time I'm about to do something stupid.
I was very rebellious when I was young. I was running away from home. I was
I
talking back to
didn't.
my mother, to my father.
I didn't do none of that till I was 18.
I remember. See, you was good.
No,
But you
no.
remember how I was
Once I turned 18, it was like
bad.
deuces. I left. I was like, I'm gone.
We was on missions all the time. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, you doing that?
Yeah, girl, I'm saying. But I remember one time I tried to curse my father out. Shoot, man, I don't know what type of maneuver move he did, but I was on the ground. He did, girl. He had his knee in
Look,
my
probably like, calm
yeah.
down, Lord.
He had he had his
Calm
he
down.
had his knee in my throat. I was like, oh. that was him in his heyday, man.
That's when the old head.
Yes.
You like,
My father wasn't playing no games, man.
Eh?
I was a little pistol though. I look back like, Mona, what was all that mouth for? You thought you knew everything. Cursing at people. I remember one time when I was going to Dunbar High School. The math teacher was trying to teach me something, and I told him, you doing it wrong. Now peep this out. He was like, no, I'm not. Me and him arguing. I said, watch. I took the paperwork, went to another math teacher, and I was like, isn't this wrong? The math teacher was like, no, it's right. I said, oh. Went back. I was so wrong. But Nikki, I was so wrong. I really thought I knew.
Wrong. Like this person
Yeah.
literally teaches it. It's like,
I was like,
young lady.
I said, you are doing it wrong. Girl, I don't know what I was thinking.
Girl.
Oh, he was holding the spot.
Told you.
Man, sir, it couldn't have been me. I'm like, excuse me, sir. You need to move. Yeah, girl, I really thought he was. I don't know why I thought he was doing it wrong.
Yeah. But,
I went right on the. I ran all the way. I said, wait a minute, wait here then. And the teacher waited too. I went up there, girl.
Right.
He was like, where's she going? Girl went to another teacher. He came and the teacher was like, that's right. And I said, oh. Went back downstairs. I said, all right. You know, and then back in the day, you too proud to be like, you was right, you was right.
Especially when you made such a scene.
Yeah, girl.
I
was like,
it's a difference when you make.
I thought I knew everything. I remember one time I kept missing gym class, right? And we had to make up an aerobics routine. Girl, I freestyled it the whole way too. I was like, 1 and 2. It was a good job. I was like, yeah, I've been working on this. Girl, freestyled it right then and there. I remember I was supposed to be taking score for the volleyball team. But I was cheering for them so much that I forgot to take score. And I knew the other team, their coach was cheating. But I didn't know what I was doing.
Wait a minute, you supposed to be taking a score for?
Yeah, and I think they lost because of me.
Somebody done messed up again this
Because
time.
I was like, yay! Oh, go ahead, because it was a cheerleaders. I was like, yeah, go Marion. Like, I'm cheering them on. Girl, the whole time I'm like, was I supposed to write that point down?
Now you trying to think. I remember
Yeah,
that one.
but the freaking coach, he knew better. He was all looking like, you don't know nothing. He was right on there. We lost. And in the yearbook, too, you going to see me right there with the volleyball team. I wasn't even on the team. Caused them to lose because I wasn't paying attention. Girl.
It's everywhere.
Yeah. And I when I look back at it, that was a grown adult man. You knew better. You sat up there and used it. Was like, she ain't paid attention. My team gonna win the day. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
What happened? How am I supposed to do this again? Yeah, when I look back at a lot of things, I try to get away with a lot of stuff when I was younger. When we went to...
Then I turned 18, it was like...
I remember we went to ROTC camp. And you know how they be like, the sergeant or colonel, when he's up on the barracks, we had to do like competition to see who can buff their shoes better, right? So me and this girl, we was like, man, we ain't gonna do none of this. I said, this is what I got. We had patent leathers. So I said, this is what we do. We put baby oil on our shoes. We put baby oil on the shoes. And we was like, our joints look shiny too. We ain't have to sit there and be buffing all day like the rest of these fools. Girl, the colonel got to walking through. He got to walking through the joint, and he was like, looks very good, looks very good. Then, like, close to us, he started touching the shoes. I said, oh, my gosh. If he's...
If we touch our shoes, he gonna be out.
He gonna be like, what is this? I'm be like... Girl, no, he ain't touch our shoes, but... I thought that was gonna be it for us. Me and her was like... Because they be telling you to drop down and do like 500. And you ain't the only one to do it. The whole daggone platoon going to do it.
I used to be a science mentor. 'So, you know how you have to do, you have to do, what is it called? Like, 500 meters. 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 500 community service to get the credits to graduate or whatever. So
Uh-huh.
I did that in 11th grade. So for a science mentor, it's basically it was like a free field trip, pretty much. You go to different elementary schools almost every day of the week during that period. The bus will pick you up. You go to another school. You teach the little kids, or you help out with teaching or whatever. But they tried to do that. They tried to get us to help our peers, like meaning, okay,
Your own
I'm in the
folks.
11th grade now. I'm helping some people in the ninth grade, but these ain't no big. These some big ass ninth graders. Like these wasn't no like little innocent ones coming in. So I go to this one class, and really the guy didn't have us doing anything. Maybe pass out some papers or whatever. So I'm sitting there. And this huge dude, now mind you, the teacher's short. There's a male teacher.
Mm-hmm.
He's short. And this teenager guy, I mean, he's big. And he's like, they go in there, they arguing. They start wrestling.
Oh, snap.
I'm like, okay, yeah. I didn't know what to do, like, call for help. I was just like, they are. First I was like, it was arguing. Then he threw the paper. And it just
Escalated.
It went so fast. And then the guy was getting beat up. I mean, they were wrestling, so he wasn't hitting him.
But he was enough to just.
Wrestling. And I lied to you. Everybody just sat there like it was normal. We was just like.
Girl, that would have scared the daylights out of me.
It scared the shit out of me because I was like, what do I do? Like,
Girl.
I didn't know what to do because it was like they were both wrestling. And they wrestled all the way to the door. They wrestled.
You just looking in shock like,
all the way. They wrestled to the front of the door. And so they like, And then the guy was like, ugh. And he walked away. And then he straightened up and went back to his seat.
let me tell you some crazy
and
stuff.
I was like, what the
It was this one girl. She was loud as heck in the class. You know how you in high school, you had this one girl and she was bad and loud. You know, she was one of those problem childs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the teacher called her mother. Now, she was one of those girls that you knew when she stepped up, it's going to be something because this girl is just loud and just, she's bad. She's just bad. She's small, too, but she bad. Let me tell you something. Brady, I ain't never seen nothing like this. Her mother showed up at that school with a belt. We in high school.
Oh, wow.
She was cursing and everything. And when I tell you her daughter went from this bad girl to... I was like, what in the world?
Your mom and daddy.
She told the teacher, she was screaming, if you ever have a problem out of her again, you make sure you call me. I said, whoop, whoop. You, Miss Little Bad Thing.
Uh-huh.
Your mama came up here and showed out.
Yeah, like mama like so.
Yes, she showed out.
I'm trying to tell you. She said, you always got that one that's 10 times higher than you. Oh,
Her mother came in there with the head, with the, what's the name? And I'm going to tell you something. She broke that little girl down. I thought that girl, like literally, you see somebody be like, man, that girl got mouth and everything. She bad.
Yeah.
Her mother came up in there and let it be known. She don't come from no household like that. That girl I was like, whoa, you.
Girl, get your tail whooped and embarrassed. And you can always tell whose parent it is.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying? Like, when it's like the parents are visiting the school and they're in the classroom, you can always tell that student and which one it is because they be like, they get real quiet. Be like, that's your mama. That's your mama.
That's your mama.
Oh, because you quiet. You mighty quiet today. You won't never be quiet.
You ain't what you used to be.
You sitting there doing your work. Wait a minute, that's your mama. Yeah, girl. I did that a couple of times. Shadow Lily in school, Lily in class. She be so pressed. I'm in there. She be like, okay, that's my mom.
I can't wait to start showing up at Symphony School. seeing what she doing, seeing what the new kids are all about. I mean, like, what is this?
Lillian, when she was in, and this was when she was in pre-K, not preschool, pre-K. It was a little girl in there that all of a sudden had this problem with smacking people, and she would just smack Lily, like pop, like smack her like that, right?
Okay.
So I'm telling Lillian, you know, hit her back. And I went up to the school, talked to the teachers, and then it got to the principal, but she kept doing it. And I said, the board, you know, when the board got word of it, I'm trying to handle it. The board was like, Lillian's hands was real squishy, like real soft and squishy. She said, you ball your squishy fingers up. You hear me? You ball it up real tight. And she balled it up real tight. She said, you hit her. If she hit you again, you ball your fist up and you hit her in her face. Do you understand me? No, this girl was smacking her. Like, pop, smacking her. And so they in school, they in a little circle, the girl smacked her. Lillian like, my auntie said,
ball my fist up.
Pop! And so the little girl was so shocked, like, oh, she hit me. Now this is ghetto. This we.
I know. I already know. But it's little babies.
It's little bad babies. and so the teacher was like, I don't think you ever gonna have to worry about her smacking her again because the way Lillian.
That was probably a shocker, man. You know, not to be kicking kids. That's like Carla was just laughing the other day about when Messiah had hit Lillian, and then Lillian was crying, and she said, go up there and get him. And we was up there, and he went up in that daggone sliding board, and all you heard was, he was laughing at first, like, me and Carla was laughing so hard. He said, boom, 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 boom. Girl, we was laughing so hard.
And you know how he has one of them laugh at his mama too, because he'd be like,
She was like, he hit me. She said, go hit it back. Go get him. Man, all you saw Lillian's little face like, I'm going on a mission.
I'm going to get mine.
Girl, she went up there. He was running, laughing like crazy. No, that's just like when, I'll never forget this with Lisa, man. I would never forget this. 6th grade in the house. Mom's at work. Lisa told me to shut up. I said, don't you shut up. Because you know me and her would go back and forth. She said, if you don't shut up, I'm going to pee on you. I told her, no, you not. She chased me around the house. I was running like crazy. Her big self pinned me down on the ground and pulled her underwears down. And
this was really happening.
Girl, my last went to, I was crying like
why?
I was crying so bad. I felt so violated. I was upset. I called my mother. Lisa was like, yeah, I told you to shut up. I was so mad.
The only thing I did was my little brother, me and who would get into it, and we would get into it for hours. Like there would be a fight. It's not like 30 minutes. Like our fights lasted for like 2 hours.
Dang.
Like for real. Pop, 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 pop.
I'm just surprised that Carlton wouldn't just listen.
No, he always had to have that last hit. Like Carlton did not listen. So I said one.
And he was the youngest. I mean, almost the youngest.
Yeah,
like, how the heck does he didn't?
He just wouldn't.
How many years are you older than Carlton? Like
30. Yeah, so about 6.
Shoot.
And I'm like, about 6. So one day I was in my room. Now, mind you, I'm in my bedroom. He comes bothering me. I said, Carlton. And I'm trying to be calm. I was like, Carlton, I'm not playing with you. If you mess with me again, I'm going to just tie you up. And he was like, yeah, you ain't going to do this. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? I had some stockings and some long johns. My bunk bed, like no lie, my bunk bed. I grabbed him, pinned him down, and tied him to the bunk bed. With his legs this way like that. And he was like, woo! Like he was good. And I said, he's still would not shut up. And I said, you know what? Give me a sock. I put it and taped his mouth. He went, and the boy was looking at this like, oh
What's
my
going
God. Oh
on?
my God. So I left him there for about 30 minutes. I kept checking on him. He was all right. Then I let him out. So when my mama get home, he was so fresh. He was like, Mom, Nikki tied me up. She was like, yeah. Like, no, she,
Didn't believe
like she
it.
didn't believe like I would act like the way I tied him up. She wouldn't believe that I actually tied him up like real professionally, like he couldn't move up in the air, like hanging. She was like, boy, okay, yeah, y'all was playing. It was like, no, Mom. And she just dismissed it. She just got off of work. She just so dismissed it. And I was sitting there in his face. I only did it, and I did it one more time, and he learned to
Leave you alone.
Stay out of my room. Leave me alone because I.
That's like Carla. Carla used to snore like crazy when she was young. And I remember taping it, and I was like, this is you. No, it's not. It was so bad. It would keep me up. And one day while she was sleeping, I dragged her by her legs, and I threw her in the closet and closed the door. And so I went back to sleep. She in the closet snoring. My mother, she doing around. She come and check on her babies and like, where's Carla? Where's Carla? And I'm like, oh, she's in the closet. And she's all like, Mona, don't do that again. I'm like, Mommy, she's snoring, man. Like, what do you want me to say?
Yeah, man.
She was a heavy sleeper. She didn't even wake up.
Now.
She right in the closet with them toys.
She probably was sleeping real good too.
Girl, I remember one time me and Carla was playing. I would never forget this. We was underneath the bed, rolling around playing. Carla came up, and I was sitting there playing. I looked at her. Girl looked at her shirt. There was the most biggest cockroach I have ever seen, and it was dead. It was dead. I said, Carla, there's a roach on you. Girl, yeah. Carla looked down. Mona, get it off me. Get it off me, Mona. I was so in shock how big that thing was. I couldn't even move. Carla just fainted. She fainted, and I had to run to go get my mother.
I remember when I was in kindergarten, and we was playing with our friends, and I had made, I don't know what it was, I made a bird's nest. Like, I made a bird's nest, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, we need some eggs, right? And I was like, oh, I can't go get my eggs. And she was like, so we went to some random neighbor, and knocked on the door, and we was standing there. We was like, I really,
oh!
I really want to know, do you have 3 eggs? She said, are you sure your mother asked you? Because she looked at her immediately, and she looked at the girl behind her. And we're like this. And so she said, okay. So we got the eggs. It was like, we got it. We running.
Lying kids.
Right near her building. And so we put the eggs right there. So we try to cover it up and think that, okay, so if it just warms,
they're going to hatch.
That dress is gone. I was like, what happened to my eggs? I really want to know. Somebody was like, she probably came outside and said, this is my damn eggs.
I know them girls is like, that's just like, me and Lisa just got off from elementary school. I think we was like in the 1st grade. We walking up the hill, right? The house is right there. So while we walking, guess who comes out of nowhere like, well, where do you two think you're going? Girl, we had a next door neighbor who had a canine. He had a freaking canine.
Well,
and we just getting off the bus, elementary school kids with the freaking book bags on, and our house is just literally a couple of feet away. We against the fence, and this giant like, no, which one am I gonna bite first?
Which one of these bones?
Yeah, we're like, mommy, the whole time she don't even hear us. She don't even hear, mommy. in this joint like, well, don't even make a move. I mean, this joint, when I tell you, when I tell you canine, I'm talking about police canine.
I know.
Girl, I try to pick up a stick and throw it. Like, here, puppy. And here go Lisa. Don't throw the stick. And the whole time, we're in elementary school. We are literally like in the first grade, okay? First and second grade or kindergarten. I remember us being that young. We was there for about 30 minutes, Nikki, against the screaming, Mommy! Mommy! And she never came. And I couldn't take it no more. I just, because I was the one that was like on the far end of the fence. I just turned and just ran. I just ran. At least I could hear Lisa behind me. And the freaking dog like, oh, we playing? So the dog running after us. I'm like, ah, we both running. But look, when we got to the bottom of the hill, this old dude, I mean, this dude was heavy set old, but I think he had like a cane. We ran so quick. He took that cane and he swung and smacked the crap out of that dog. That dog was like, woof, woof, woof. Like, then we went up there, we all like crying and stuff. And then my mother comes to the, oh, my babies. And I'm looking like, you ain't hear us calling you. We was there for 30 minutes. Mommy!
Y'all was innocent. We had one of them canines, the same type of dog. And it was a house. Okay, here's our house. Our house is here and it's in the country. So Miss Ruth had a cousin or a distant cousin that lived behind us. So it was like all the way around the corner, like not real far. This particular dog would never go past her house. I don't know why he wouldn't go.
Because he probably knew what time it was.
He would always have this huge chain on him. When me and Valente begged, we would always go to the house and edge the dog on. We'd be like, and he would take off running and like the chain would like then come back. We would do it like this was like a ritual. We would do it all the
Y'all probably didn't realize one day.
This one particular day, we're bored. We go around the house. We're like, we're gonna mess with the dog. That damn dog said, I said, you had a chain. Like, cause you know, the chain was so heavy, you couldn't miss it. So when he would stand up, it would be like, and you would see it. He stood up, and the chain was on the ground. And he said, "Run!" He started running, run. And he said, "Run, Nikki!" So we running like shit. We running like shit. We running, but let's say it's in front of me. She is not holding my hand, but let's say it's like, "Run, Nikki!"
You better catch up.
She's gone, and he's like this close. And he's like, running, taking off. He hit the corner, and he kind of like, because he don't go past one point. So we hit the corner, and I'm like, but let's say hit the corner first. So
she's gone. She ain't even worried. She's just like, you.
Finish for yourself.
Well,
I get around the corner, and he drops off, and we get in the house, we like this. and literally like, what's wrong with y'all? We're like, no, because we're not supposed to be messing with the dog. We're not supposed to be messing with the damn dog.
But remember we was around Shady Side and them two dogs, them German Shepherds, and they used to try to drag us to the fence.
Oh yeah.
Remember them two dogs?
Yeah.
Not the old lady, but you talking about the one? Oh yeah, they both died in that house too.
She had some walk.
No, I'm talking about the one. The long haul was these dogs that were running the distance. And
well, she had a big yard.
Not the one when we almost by the school. I'm talking about the one when we would leave from that corner.
Oh, you talking about the other one?
Yeah, he looked like rock rollers or something like that.
Yeah.
And then then the guys used to try to drag us over to the fence or whatever.
Yeah,
man, them dogs.
I think they used to like breed them or something because they would always keep having a whole bunch of them.
I'm gonna tell you something. I would never forget this to the day of my. That's why to this day I pay attention where I'm walking at. I was walking down Heath Street. You know how you going down like towards Jerome and them. Brady, I don't know what I was thinking. I was looking up or straight ahead, and I was just in my zone, and I was like pretty much in the street. While I'm walking, I'm just doing my thing, just walking. Next thing you know, I hear, "Roof, roof, 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 roof." I look around like, what the? Girl, I look down. Out of all dogs in the universe,
Pit bull?
it's a pit bull.
Oh, no.
That pit bull was like, watch where the you going? What the hell you think this is? I'm like, girl, it was so bad I couldn't even scream like a woman. I was like, oh.
No, that same street, me and Carla, the street that like going over there towards 700, like where Tia. This is before y'all lived there. Me and Carla. I don't know why. Me and Carla's walking down this long stretch. First, you see down the hill. You see in a far distance, you see these little kids. Like when they get to the end of the street, they start scattering and they running. They like I'm thinking they just playing. Me and Carla, we just talking. We get down. We get down to the end of the thing. This is the hugest black dog I've ever seen. And we're like, what the fuck? That's what the kids was screaming. And they were still down there, though. They were still down there. So we were like, and he cornered us. And so the dog went, woo, and it was all of us. And then so Carla, of all things, she picks up the little boy and puts him
Carla wrong.
Carla said, she was holding it like this, and the little boy's face is like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening.
That's like when I was coming home from work. That's like when I was coming home from work. I saw this little boy. He just running, and I'm like, look at this little boy. He just ran right in front of the car, and he jumped on this fence. I'm like, what the heck? He didn't even look both ways. And girl, when he jumped on that fence, guess who running after him? Solo. Solo, like, oh, we playing? I'm like, girl, to put the car in park. Solo, get your behind over here. I said, baby, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Get in the yard. Girl, I remember that school bus came by and they was like, Solo. I said, how the heck all these kids know his name? That's because when Solo used to jump that fence, I'd be like, Solo!
He was a
Get in!
That's my heyday. That's when I used to be like. And I remember when I finally came over. Dogs have good memories. Because I wasn't over there for a long time, and then I had came, and I was like, oh, I don't think nobody here. And I went to knock on the door. He said, how he'd be like, I thought he was about to be like, you know, Solo back in the day was like real vicious with it too. And I was like, I know he's about to yell. He was like, oh, like, oh, Tim.
Let me out of here.
I said, oh.
He used to always jump that fence. I remember they used to say that the police officers used to put him back in that fence.
Look at them two.
Cat and dog.
He said, let me in. I just need to talk to him.
That's like when he first. That's like when he first met Matt. He jumped the fence, and Matt was like, "Oh my gosh, her dog just jumped the fence. Let me just get out of the car." And Matt got out the car and went to the fence. Solo down the street. Solo turned around like, "What the heck? I know he ain't by this fence." Solo. Matt was like, "Oh my gosh." He was like, yeah, because he said we pulled up. Hey. Yeah. He said he pulled up and he just said that dog, it was almost like, oh, she here, it's my goal to get out. He gonna jump the fence. He said, oh my God, her dog just jumped. What do I do? Girl, he went by that fence, Solo all the way down. Solo turned around like, I know daggone well. When I left from over there with nobody by that fence, where Big Shoes at? Girl, he turned around. I'll never forget, I came home late at night. It was a whole bunch of boys. There had to be like 5 of them on bicycles all the way down the street. Girl, Solo got out the yard. The next door neighbor was like, dang, when I tell you Solo took off like Superman, like he was just going. All you heard was, oh shit, boom, 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 boom. Like everybody just dropped their bikes and stuff. Girl, Solo went all the way up on them and then he ran all the way back.
I think that's how he do the cats. Like, oh, he like to see them jump.
Yeah, girl, he ran up on them.
But Solo is really, really, really good with kids. Because I remember Lillian, I remember we was in the front yard and they was playing. She had a ball and he was playing with the ball. And then Solo just like, give it to me, kid. Like, she started playing. And you was like, I said, oh, Lillian, and she was like, he doesn't want to give me the ball. And you was like, Solo, give me the ball. The way you used to talk to me. Solo, give me the ball. He gonna go over to him and drop the ball like, fine, kid, take the
ball.
Take the ball. I said, oh, he understands.
Yes, girl, that was like a baby. He's like, whatever, mamas.
They just huff like here.
I'm trying to tell you, dogs have personalities, man.
They try to say you don't understand.
They try to say dogs don't remember anything. When Solo would jump the fence, and I'd be like, get in the house, he would try to creep in the house. But he knew, like, I know as soon as I get through the door, she's going to hit this door to my hind tail. And so I will always hit the back of his behind. Mm-hmm. When we end up moving to Falls Church, Solo, I'll be like, come on, Solo. He'll still be like, no, you first. He'll still be like, nah, you go first. And I'm like, y'all try to say dogs don't remember. They remember. He was like, I remember you hit me with that daggone door. Shoot, but Solo be around a corner somewhere. But yeah, I remember.
You getting old now, boy.
Solo, I'll be like, you getting old? He like, mamas, you getting old too, mamas. But I can still bite. Still got it.
You sound like
take a bite out of crime.
A huge beast behind the door. He like, that's like a mailman. He's like, oh my God, that is such a good guard dog. Because he said every time he said, I don't even hit the door yet. And he'd be like, because I was trying to sign for a package. He was like, I said, oh yeah, hold on. Move back. Move back. And I was trying to sign for it. He's like, man, that's a good dog, guard dog. But Solo shocked me that last time when the neighbor opened the door. I don't want no trouble around here. And you know they don't really do dogs, so they was like, they kind of like, they look.
Girl, you said you had to snatch him up.
I didn't even know that Solo was in his threshold. You know how you going in and you're over, like he's like this. And he's talking. And he's going like this.
Oh, so not funny.
I literally thought that was Lillian at the door. So when I was like, oh, she's trying to get at the door. I cracked it. I didn't expect, because I'm like reaching over. I didn't expect Solo to go, whoa. And I'm just like, oh my God. It was in slow motion because I wasn't even on that side. So I had to jump over and was like,
get your.
I just was like, it was happening so, it happened fast, but it was slow, you know, when it's just
slow motion.
And I'm following him so low. This motherfucker's going in there apartment. And I'm trying to grab him in any kind of way. And when I grabbed his collar and I picked him up, the guy turned around and was like, what the fuck? Like, could you just imagine you coming in your apartment, you don't hear
it is this huge dog.
You turn around and this dog is this high up to you because I had him like, I'm so sorry. I know that man was like, what the heck? Like,
what's going on?
Was so low. And he was like, you know, because he got to be defiant. So he got to growl like to own his own, but he couldn't because
you had to throw him.
I was so mad at him. I was like, I can't believe you did that. Then I was like, this is gonna hurt later on.
Girl,
you are not a light dog.
Yeah, Solo is a big dog.
I was like, oh, why would you do that?
Girl, I remember when he was young, he used to tear my heels up. I remember one time we came from my grandfather's funeral. Some brand new heels I bought, man. He tore them joints up. We was outside. Here go my mother. We're going to pray about this. I was like, yes, we need to. Because he about to find another house. Shoot, but yeah, but when we was young, when we had a lot of fun. Remember they used to put that board on them swings? Some kids used to get jacked up.
We all did.
Had like 20 kids on one swing with a board trying to hold on to nothing. Man, we just was living dangerous back then. We was living like, hey, the swimming pool was the place to be. Like, that's where we spent all of our summers, at the swimming pool. You couldn't tell us nothing. Where y'all going? To the pool, the whole year in the pool. That was like my mother's babysitting thing. We at the pool. That's always been our time. At the pool, at the pool, at the pool. Skating pool, skating pool. Cookout, skating pool.
That's how you do it. That's the summer. That's the way you can remember things. Kids, you don't have to buy kids anything. They remember the times. They may remember a toy or two, but they remember the
times. Yeah, we had
things
some
last,
crazy. Yeah.
funny things that you go through. They remember that. They don't remember that you just bought them this $200.
Almost done.